Mix One Essentials, we are here. We got Juicy Red in the building.
Hey.
Sly Casanova.
You already know.
The CEO.
You already
Period.
know. Big CEO. Let's go. You already know. We in here. Mix One Essentials. Let's go.
Yeah,
Hey.
thank y'all for having us.
Of
Appreciate
course.
y'all.
Thank you for
Thank
coming
y'all.
in.
Yeah.
I was like, Juicy Red's never going to come here. This is it. This is it.
No, of
He did
course.
say that.
You did?
I swear to God.
No, why would we not come?
I'm like, we're ass. We're not doing shit.
No, listen. Then I was like, listen, we're gonna make sure we come on time. We're gonna be punctual. We're gonna come ahead of time.
He's
you
late.
know?
He's always late.
I was like, because that's gonna be a conversation. The whole energy might be changed. Yeah, you know you came late, but it's all right. Thank you guys for coming.
But he's key on time. He makes sure you need to get 2 hours ready, 2 hours in advance. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, so we appreciate y'all for having us.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't do his makeup today.
Hey,
My
man,
bad.
I did my skin routine. We're cool. We're cool. Just relax. So Juicy Red, how'd you get started? Kind of bring me from the beginning. When do you start making music?
Actually, it's been about 3 years now. I was definitely inspired since I was little. I loved music. I loved to dance, everything. But it wasn't until, watching Sly. He was always in the studio, working. We have an at-home studio. So he did music, way before me. So, of course, watching him, definitely was inspired by him, working. We're like, a lot of people, it's not a lot of duo couples that are doing music or anything. So, we should definitely go ahead and, try it. Let's do it. And we did, and it actually worked. We definitely I didn't take it serious at first because, I was scared. I was nervous, but we did it, and it's going great.
Yeah, she definitely had like a natural talent just for like music and stuff. And, if you go back like 3 years ago, this is when like Cardi was at her peak.
Yeah.
Megan was really starting to build.
City Girls
Mulatto,
just came
City
out.
Girls. And I'm like, the market for females are really just booming. It's just like a point in time when it felt like you were hearing females more on the radio than you were hearing guys. And I was like, this is a great opportunity. We already operate like the whole Clyde and Bonnie, shooting music videos together, doing stuff, working together. And she always had like a good ear for music as well, So when we got in the studio, started cooking up and started working together, like, it just gravitated to it. You know what I'm saying?
So,
And you two are a couple, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
We are a couple.
We're engaged.
Yeah, you already know. We're
We'll
actually
zoom in on the ring.
You already know. Right there, you already know. So look, we're actually engaged. I asked her, to get married during COVID. The reason why it's been about a year and a half now. But they pretty much like had all the COVID restrictions, and we were like, it's gonna be lame. You know what I'm saying? To have the mask up, even pushing
Y'all
towards.
know us. We lit, so we're going to have our wedding lit.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we coming through throwing money. We turning up. We coming through everything. Finna be lit. See-through wedding dress, all of that. We ain't playing no games. It's finna be too lit, too live. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, COVID, like even like the Omicron this year, messing up stuff. Everything coming back. So really just like waiting for that perfect time. So then we could just like plan out everything and us being a couple and being a duo and being married, just showing people that like, black love is still real. Like, people like to say you can't mix business with pleasure, but if you watch us and if you've been watching us, we operate with that very well and show you that it can be done.
There's a lot of people who do it and they do it right. So like when people say that, I don't really believe it too much, I've been trying to convince my wife, like, let's do content. OnlyFans, let's do content.
Yeah.
When you think
You
about
can do it. It's just all about your mindset too. Like, go ahead. Sorry.
No, go ahead, baby. Yeah, it was definitely just like, if you even look at other countries, like, we won't say the same thing about Asian people. We won't say the same thing about Arabic people. We won't say the same thing in Africa. Those people operate every single day, all day, Monday through Friday, 7 days a week together. It's a Western American thing, I think, that we just feel that way. But you look at other countries, they do that every day. Just our skin complexion and culture is just different. There ain't no reason why we can't do it.
So were you two a couple before you started making music, Juicy?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then were you always supportive of him making music?
Oh yeah, definitely. He showed me actually how to work the camera. So before I was doing music, I used to do his music videos and watch him how to engineer his own music. He'll go in the thing to record himself. So I'll press the record button, and he'll be like, "Stop it," and I'll stop it. Go back. So yeah, he taught me how to do a lot of stuff. So
yeah,
definitely.
Because I would always tell, I'd be like, you know what I'm saying? I'm always about saving money and I'm always about doing doing stuff yourself and get it done the right way. And, you know, you sitting, I'm finna put you to work. So, you know what I mean? And you already know the resources, you know, when you're an up-and-coming artist, like, you know, the resources are hard, you know, and, you know, and you could pay the money for stuff, but that doesn't always mean that people gonna put the love behind it. So, because that was the case, you know,
you want something done the right way, you got to do it yourself.
Pick up this camera, build stuff yourself, you know, that way, you know, and then, you know, buying cameras, buying stuff. We were at Best Buy together. I taught her everything I learned, you know, and then, you know, that's why we were equal. You know, a lot of people don't even know that we shoot our own music videos and stuff that way, you know. I'm behind the camera shooting me, she behind the camera shooting her, you know, we're doing it. I'm editing, she's editing. Like, we operate. We're actually more than just artists.
Wow, that's incredible. So then, I got a good question. Why do you call yourself Jucii the porn star? Zooming in on him.
You want to explain it? You want me to? You gotta explain it.
I'm like shooting me, shooting her.
Okay, so listen. Okay, so during quarantine, okay, you know the juicy part, you know.
Tell what you originally used to go by.
So originally, I was going by Chirac Chica because originally I was born in Chicago. I'm from Chicago, but you know Chicago made me, but Tampa raised me. So came down to Tampa when I was about 11. So when I was in Juicy Red. So then it was more like a branding thing. So you know how Chicago has a stigma to it, you know, Chirac, the violence, you know, drugs, like it's really bad. So it's not really marketable. And especially for us, we're thinking mainstream, you know, we're thinking bigger, you know, we're thinking, you know, brand, endorsement deals, you know, clothing, like everything, you know. So we needed something that would definitely for us and that we can brand, you know. And so we sat down one day and we was like,
when we got together, let me.
We just shot each other a look.
I'm trying to say this. All right, fuck it. We drinking, so let me go ahead and take this. All right, you know, you got some females who dry, and you got some females who are wetter than others. You know what I'm saying? You know,
then you lock those ones down. When
we first got together, you know what I'm saying? You know, we talking, you know what I'm saying? You know, she making me wait, spend some money doing the whole thing, but when you get the taste after you well-deserved, you know, you figure out that it's juicy. You know what I'm saying? He had my
name on his phone under Jucii.
So I used to call it Jucii, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, hit the line Jucii, and you know, like, something about Tampa, like, you know what I'm saying, especially in the hood, like, you know, when you light skin, you know what I'm saying, we niggas, so, you know, we be like, oh, red, you know, that's what we call light skinned girls in the hood, we call it red, so I was like, shit, you know what I'm saying, Juicy Red, you know what I'm saying, and it stuck, and then when we was like, yo, my name Juicy Red, everybody was like, oh, that's so fucking fire, da-da-da.
It stick. It went perfect. It was so funny because we went through a whole bunch of names and we was just like, oh my God. But when we found Juicy Red, it was just like, yeah, it sticks. So then the next day we put it out there on social media and everybody's like, loved it. They went crazy and was like, ever since that, we just went with Juicy Red.
And as far as like the porn star shit, like, you know, if you ever, you've been out, you've seen us, right, we're wild as fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we are really like the core Tampa, like, which is pretty much like, fuck your couch, we standing on your shit, twerking on the floor, doing splits, getting lit, dancing, you know, we making movies, you know what I'm saying? Like, and you know, a lot of our music is, you know, very sensual, you know what I'm saying, very in touch, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and I go by Casanova, you know what I'm saying? I feel like, you know, Hugh Hefner shit, porn star shit, you know, that's the lifestyle, we make movies, so, you know, I'm like Juicy the porn star, you know what I'm saying? And Sly Casanova, you know, and we always got the little babies around us, you know what I'm saying? You know,
it catches people attention too, so like people be like, hey, are you a real porn star? People want to get near, are you a real porn star? Like, no, but I baited you in, right?
Hey, listen, let me tell you something. We ain't gonna say no names. I won't talk about niggas that was in the DMs. Niggas that's like, are you a real porn star? And nigga, I know.
You writing about music and you ask me, are you a real porn star? No.
And it gravitates your attention. Sex sells. Nothing sells better than sex. Let's just keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
especially for women in this industry. Like, you know, if you were to cover up, you know, and do rap and stuff, you're gonna get overlooked over the girl that, you know, she's halfway naked, you know, she's dancing, she got fake ass, you know, fake titties, you know, her hair done and stuff like that, you know.
People shun it but you never stop watching.
Yeah.
You know, let's just.
I don't shun it.
You know, I mean, hey, look, let's just boil down to it. You know what I'm saying? How many people watch porn? You know what I'm saying? And you know what's so funny? And this is the trick about Instagram, right? You know, everybody knows that whenever you type in something, whatever comes up abbreviated, it's Jucii the porn star. So anytime you type in PRN, Jucii will pop up. So that generates more people to go and to follow and to be in tune to the music. So that gravitates more followers who didn't know about, you know, and then it's just us to be smart enough to know that when you come on a page, when you land on it, do we have the content positioned the right way to make you grab? We grab a lot of followers because, you know, you may see the porn star, but now we got you with the content. That's the first thing, baiting people in and then having the content to keep them there.
Yeah.
So you said not a porn star, but did you ever do the POVs?
Which is
Yeah.
Point of view. Homemade.
Oh, no.
oh yeah. Oh listen.
I'm not talking to Warren.
It's straight like this. First of all I'm gonna say is Lord Jesus, don't ever hack our don't hack our phones. Like, don't do it. Nah, so real shit, right? Like, and this is a funny ass story. Tell them how we baited everybody into OnlyFans. So let's go back to COVID, right? On how we reeled in a lot of followers, right?
So, and that's how really the porn star actually came out as well. So during COVID,
OnlyFans was popping like crazy.
it was. So we were like, hey, you know, we knew that we were gonna do an OnlyFans song, but we baited people in. We're like, oh, we're gonna start, you know,
OnlyFans coming soon.
Oh,
So and when you put it in the bio replacement with the porn star, everybody during COVID, everybody at home researching OnlyFans.
Yeah.
And then, mind you, the content on her page was very sexual, the pictures, the stuff like that. So it was baiting people in and stuff like that.
And before my nipples weren't blurred out, you know, so
Instagram, there goes the page.
Instagram, yeah, there goes the page. So when we put that, everybody was like, you know, hey, when are you gonna drop your OnlyFans? Like, where is it at? Where is it at?
I was so strategic that there was never a OnlyFans coming.
Yeah.
We dropped a song called OnlyFans. So I was baiting people for the OnlyFans. So we got all the way to it build up, maybe like 3 or 4 months of everybody. Like, when is the OnlyFans going to drop? Like, because we're outside and everybody's like, y'all, wow, blah, 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 blah. It's weird. Niggas like, yeah, when your OnlyFans start, y'all doing like, y'all,
Your own friends.
like, nigga, y'all trying to watch us do the thing. What the fuck going on? Like, you know what I'm saying? So everybody was baiting in, watching it to the point where.
I'm mad though because you could have put the OnlyFans up, but hear me out.
Right.
Drop the music video on the OnlyFans, cashed out on these.
Right.
Oh, listen.
That was smart, but actually, no, we were actually thinking about that, and I actually don't know what happened to where we didn't do it, and I think we just put it out on the page, and it was just like, oh shit, it's too late, you know?
Yeah.
But it's still not late, you know. A lot
never
of
too
our,
late.
Yeah, it's not.
And a lot of our
Make them
music,
again.
you know, like, and when it comes to music, a lot of people, they drop the song and then they get happy and they get satisfied and that's it.
Yeah.
You know, I had to learn, you know, within the last like really year and a half to realize that, man, you don't realize it, but some people work a song for the whole year, you know.
That's what you gotta do.
That's what
like
you're
that,
supposed to do.
nah, like that song came out a year prior
Yeah.
to it blowing up on TikTok.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it might have been annoying as hell to him and his team of everybody in the city and surrounding area and I heard it. But now, I think it was like maybe like a couple months ago, that was the biggest song in the world. But he had did that song the year prior. So when you think your song is old, like, we're a Florida-based artist. But that doesn't mean New York, Chicago, Atlanta never heard that music. So you saying that we can still drop that song, still do it, still put it that way, and still make money. And we all about making money, so that's a good idea.
It's the only way to be.
10%.
Thank you, 10%. You're right, Hawaiian.
Get your 10%.
Okay, so talking about splitting money up, let's just say, just from a female's perspective, we've asked guys this. If you were doing an OnlyFans, would you split the money with the partner you're doing the OnlyFans with?
Oh, yeah.
You're the star. The guys ain't never the star.
I mean, if we're doing it together, you know, the money's coming home. So of course, like we bringing it home regardless. If
Whose
the
bank
money's
account does
inside
it
the
go
home,
into,
so
though?
His bank account, look, my bank is his bank, and listen, his bank is mine.
One thing about us
Like,
is
get that car, babe.
one thing about us, like, we operate like off king and queen. Like, we share everything, you know, whether people agree with that, like you have our own, we have that understanding with each other. My money is your money is my money. We do everything together. And on the side note, I'm the cameraman, you know what I'm saying? You know, we live an alternative lifestyle too, you know what I'm saying? If she bring a friend, you know what I'm saying? Somebody got to record, you know what I'm saying? So I'm the cameraman.
She didn't say no.
So you already know. So you already know. So you know, somebody got to be a cameraman. So, you know, a cameraman going to get paid too. So, you know, and I love getting behind the camera. Like, all of her footage is, all of her videos, everything I do, like a lot of people don't know, I edit, I shoot, I do everything, you know, like, I've been doing music a lot longer than she has, but, you know, so I brought her into the music industry, which was pretty much just like, hey, I'm moving around, this is my lifestyle that I'm living, you know what I'm saying, I want to take you around with me, let's get this money, let's run it up together, I'm a king, we're a queen, we move together. So with that pretty much being said, like, when it comes to editing her videos and doing everything, like, I'm the one behind the camera, making sure, doing all of that, editing all the videos, handling all the business and stuff.
Yeah, and then, like, the club videos as well. So, like, you know, when you go out, you don't really get to capture, like, the camera dudes in the club and stuff don't really get to capture. So he's always behind the camera. So that's why, like, we have a lot of footage and camera. If he's not recording, I'm recording him.
Yo, she has a lot of upper advantage over a lot of artists who go out because you don't get to see those moments, or you don't get to make sure those pictures are being taken and stuff like that. Do it. And so much more so, like, she dresses very sensual, but I'm her stylist as well. Like, I'm a fashion designer as well. So every outfit you see her wear, I style every outfit. She doesn't even pick out her clothes. Like, I pick out everything. I decide everything that she's going to wear. I pick it so when people are like, oh,
why you got your titties out? Why you dress half naked? Like, my girl do that, or my wife do that.
And most people don't even know that, you know what I'm saying? She's like, I don't pick out my clothes. She'll be like, I don't want to wear this. No, your titties are not showing. Your ass is not out enough. You know what I'm saying? This and that.
Raining.
You know what I'm saying? Listen. And that just goes to show you, you can still, like, when we got engaged, I became more confident in who I was with. When you really think about it, why would you marry somebody and be more insecure? Why would you become more insecure? Shouldn't the trust open up more? So when we got engaged, that made me trust her more. That made me want to make her more outfits because I was confident in myself. And a lot of niggas not really confident in themselves. And, you know, I look at life more in the Egyptian terminology of, like, when they were like kings and queens, men and women were equal. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're the same. Like, me and her are the same. Like, we're equal. I don't control you. I don't rule you. I ain't your daddy. I'm in your daddy in the bedroom, but, you know, I'm not your daddy.
Some men that shun upon it and stuff, but they be the same men that when you go out and you see that girl halfway naked, they staring you down, disrespecting your lady and stuff like that. But you don't want her to dress like that, but you out there looking at other women that's, you know, saying dressed like that. You're attracted to that. So.
My bad.
and you know, like I said, there's nothing wrong with that. I just think sometimes it's just a learning curve, which is why at first we really didn't put our relationship on Main Street. Like, we really didn't even let people know, because we was always traveling, running up, getting the bag, doing stuff, but we didn't advertise it. Then when we realized how much people glorified our relationship, I was like, we should let people know, like, how we move. And especially, like, being minorities, you know, we always get, like, at the lower or the bottom totem pole, like, we can't make shit work, like, we can't do it together. I was like, you know, we should go out and show people that, you know, black love is still real, black excellence is still real, you can still be fly, you can still be getting money, and you can still be, and it could be real love, you know what I'm saying? Not the fake shit, not the shit that looks good on, you know, for social media. Outside of that, when the camera's not around, you can actually see that, that is genuine.
Yeah, you're like role models, like inspiration to people.
Yeah, definitely. You know, we was just talking. You know, we was just chilling with Turn. You know, y'all did the music video for him.
Shout out to
y'all did the movie. You know what I'm saying?
It's a house party on next one.
Y'all make sure y'all go get that Turn. We love you. We love you too. You already know.
Mixoneessentials.com.
You already know. Yep. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to that as well. Y'all already know. Hit the link in the bio. Let's go. Run it up. You know, but Turn. A couple weeks ago, you know, he just walked up to us because he's been showing us, like, mad love, and he was just like, man, like, I really love y'all, like, y'all are inspiration, you know. I said, I really appreciate y'all. And I was like, whoa, you know, we look at you like,
Yeah.
you an inspiration, and it was just dope just for him just to,
come up and tell you that and show you, the love and appreciation, because not everybody does that. Not everybody shows the support and the love, especially like a lot of promoters, artists, like MCs and stuff out here. Tampa's like kind of hard, to get that love and support when you don't have that clout,
Yeah.
But he's definitely a real one. And we got some music coming out, y'all, too. So he came up to me in the club. He's like, we got to drop some shit. And he actually came through with it.
And Turn actually sent the record and was
did.
like, sent it. And we got an in-house studio. Like I said, I'm an engineer. I do everything, da-da-da-da. Whipped it up. She hit the verse, wrote it, knocked it down, sent it back the same day.
Damn.
Wow.
That's quick.
Free
Yeah.
turn, man. Free turn.
I don't think he's in jail
He
yet.
ain't in jail yet. He ain't in jail yet.
By the time this comes out, Turn's gonna be in jail. Free turn.
Why did you get...
Well, he got 10 days. 10 days. He'll be straight.
Free babies. Alligator.
Was it the alligator? Is that why he's going?
I don't know. Life for Turn. Let's go. You already know what it is. Simple as that.
Jeez.
So how do you manage everything? Because you are manager as well, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, he's
How do
my
you
manager.
how do you go about that? How do you find the balance in managing Jucii and then managing yourself as an artist as well? Where do you kind of cut?
All right. So, honestly, right,
It's not easy.
I'm an entrepreneur, right?
I do feel like I'm sitting with like Kanye and Kim
Yes,
Kardashian. Like,
and listen, all right, just as a side note,
We
like
could be up there.
we also have business as well. We have our own recording studio, and we have
I
our
do
own
hair,
hair
our
salon
business
as well.
salon as well.
So we have multiple businesses as well
We got
outside
a
of
clothing
rappers.
brand as well coming out called Jungle Fever. So stay
So
tuned.
we do so much. So, a billionaire doesn't work 8 hours. They work 16 to 18 hours a day. I operate 16 off 18 hours a day. So I find balance in doing that. As far as being a manager, it's all about wearing different hats. It's like basically saying, how do you wear your pants and your shoes with your hat? You just all managers, you work different body parts,
Yeah.
and honestly, we're so in sync with each other that
It doesn't really feel like it,
and as far as being a manager, we go into a club, right? I'm the camera guy. Boom, 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 boom. We strategically plan everything. Plan for the future or plan to fail. So when you out doing it, you got a plan. You can't just go out there without no plan. And that's what a lot of artists mess up. All right, cool. We finna go to the video, finna go in the club, dap the DJ up. We finna show love. Boom, boom, boom. Finna get the picture, finna network. Boom. Hit the club, take the pictures, do this and this and this and that. All right, grab a bottle, turn up. Be an artist. DJ spin a song, turn up. Okay, this girl wants a picture right here. Hey, excuse me, baby. Hey, how you doing? Come take a picture, get the video tag. Walk around, network, so it's always strategic, you know what I'm saying? And, even when we drink, always mix your drinks. Y'all need to stop taking shots.
Yeah,
Shots are horrible. Shots are horrible. Like, they don't know how to drink. Like, you can't even get messy. You don't know how to do it. You got to learn how to drink. That's a side note for them, But doing that as well, that's how you'll be able to market. I've been doing this for a long time, you know what I'm saying? I'm 30. I've been in the music industry since I was 15, so I'm 15 years in the game.
Oh, wow.
So I've been doing this for a very long time. Tampa market, we'll get to that of how much I know about Tampa market and stuff like that. But I've been doing it for a very long time. Like I said, I went to school for it. So I actually went to Full Sail University. So I have my bachelor's in recording engineering, business management. So contracts, business, how everything operate. I'm very plugged in with the streets. I'm very tech savvy and I'm very smart as well. So I know how to equally balance. Do we need a team? Yes. And we'll talk about that, but we do got a team now, Team Fetty. We'll talk about that. So we
shout out
plugged
to
in.
Tom G.
So you already know. So we are plugged in with that.
I was gonna say I saw the Tom G. There's a video. Is it out yet?
Yes.
It is out yet. So how'd you get the Tom G collaboration and what was that like?
So it was dope. I mean, it took a lot of work, to get to where we are, the intention. But for the Super Gremlin video, he actually, just reached out and he was like, yo, Jucii, like, you want to be in the video? Like, I need you to be in the video. And And we're like, you know, sure, you know. And I think it was actually
the first video. You actually about a year and a half ago.
The first video, yes, I was in. It was a year and a half ago. Yes, it was Tom G and Psycho Bob. And
that's
he
what
hit me up.
Sniper Gang.
Yeah, that's what Sniper Gang. He hit me up and he was like, you know, hey, you
Bring
know,
the babies out.
come be in my music video and stuff. And I was just like, sure, you know, why not? There was opportunity. So we went out there. We brought the babies out. We turned up, you know, showed out, you know, showed major love. We reposted and everything. So then, you know, now with this video, it was just basically like the same thing, you know, just can you know, what are you doing? Are you busy around this time? Can you come to the music video? I was just
and
like,
Tom has really much just been showing like major love, you know, being like the top dog. Shout out to the CEO, you know, Tom G. Team Fetty. You know, he's been showing like major love, you know, and he's not the type of person that just target somebody based off the clout, based off what they have, you know. And, you know, there are a lot of other females artists, shout out to all of them, but, you know, she's, if you pay attention to Jucii Red, she has a very unique look. She's very gorgeous, but if you really tune into the lyrics and the bars, you can see that it's talent there besides just what is being marketed as far as that. The talent is there as well. So he's seen that, you know, and the work ethic. Every weekend, we're outside. Every event, we're there, you know, posting pictures, doing it, marketing, and the creativity, y'all be biting. But, you know, they bite. They don't want to show us love, but they bite. He's seen that. And he asked her to do the Kush Giving, which is what he does every year. And she did the Kushmas, opened up at Club Sky. Killed it, you know, so much to the point, man.
For his birthday bash in January, he asked us again, like, hey, he didn't even ask. He said, here's a flyer, you're performing. And I was just like, okay.
So it was just like major showing love to the point of, you know, like, he's a genuine guy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Tom, y'all got to plug in. Like, you know what I'm saying? Really like, he's a very genuine guy, you know, like, as far as, like, artists who do the most and they, you know, like a down-to-earth person that you can speak to. And when he met us and seeing how genuine we were, it just clicked to the point, man. It was about maybe a year ago because we actually, you know, Juici's Black and Puerto Rican. So, and I speak a little bit of Spanish, but we actually do Latin music as well. Like we got a song called Baila. That's like
big money.
Yeah, and we did we actually did a Triller video to it. I think last year in quarantine as well. So it ran up.
And he seen it.
He was just like, oh,
that was the first time he said, y'all ambassadors, y'all the ambassador of Team Fetty. And I think when he seen it last summer before we lost our page, he was just like, you know what I'm saying, like, yo, like, this is what I want, you know, because we do hip-hop, we do R&B, you know, we do up-tempo music, we do Spanish music. Like, we actually are very versatile with our music. And when he seen that, that was something. Then when we plugged in, that's when he was just basically like, all right, you know, I want to bring them on Team Fetty. I want them to be a part of my team as well. And, you know, we've been rocking with him and we running stuff up and got a lot of stuff in the works.
So you're signed to Tom G?
We ain't
I know those are the words, right?
You know what I'm saying? We just go, we go, you know, it's a lot of stuff coming. You know, it's a lot of stuff coming. So just stay tuned. But, you know, Team Fetty, you know what I'm saying? We wearing that flag right now, faithfully, you know.
That's amazing. So you make Spanish music as well. When you first started, did you already have an idea that you were going to do Spanish music?
It was kind of like, for us, seeing that we're very diverse, you know, so we're not just stick, and we don't want to be stick to just one category or, you know, one type of music. You know, we definitely want to be out there. So we want to do pop, you know, R&B, dance music, Spanish music. So it was just like, you know, it was like, you know, I'm Puerto Rican as well. So, you know, let's just go ahead and tune into it. You know, let's try it. Let's do it. So it was like, you know, it worked. And Baila, our Spanish song, Baila, is actually, it goes really, really hard. And when we first dropped it, we were in the beginning as well. So, you know, that attraction wasn't, you know, really there. But we still have a lot of more Spanish music and stuff to come.
And pretty much, I've always been like, you know, for me, in Tampa's a melting pot, you know.
He loves Spanish music,
and
by the way, more than me.
You know, before we even got together, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you live in Tampa, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, listen, no disrespect, you know what I'm saying? Like, we from the hood, but we call everybody Chicos, you know what I'm saying? That's how Tampa, that's how we address Spanish people, you know. I think they say lean more to Mexicans than they say that, but we just call but we generalize down here in Tampa, we generalize everybody as Chicos. So, you know what I'm saying? So, pretty much, you grew up with them, you know what I'm saying? Like, we always grew up together. We in the hood together, we getting money together, we running around together, we doing ignorant shit together, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, you plugged in with the culture, you know, and, you know, for me, like, I grew up going to Funland, which is off Hillsboro, you know what I'm saying? When my OG used to take me, they just knocked it down, but, you know, always seeing Spanish people selling stuff, doing that, so I was always in tune with the culture. I've been around it. So I've always, if you from Tampa, you plugged into Spanish some type of way. So, you know, and Pitbull being from, you know what I'm saying, Florida, it was, you know, if you remember back in the days, like, Pitbull was really the first artist to just, like, spit in English and then go to Spanish and then just da-da-da, and it just sounded fire. It was just fire. Fire. So it was just fire. So then when it started making music, being creative, I was like, yo, I'm black, you know what I'm saying, white Spanish plugged in with it. Like, a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, I'm not throwing shade at some artists, they make Spanish music, but they really aren't tuned in with the culture. They're not around it. They just like, oh, I want to make a Spanish song. Oh, to be dope, it'll get me views. But being around that whole life, and if you're from Florida, you actually can stamp that. So being from Florida, I mean, my wife being, you know, Spanish as well, when it comes to writing in Spanish, like, I can spit in English, flip to Spanish, you know, go to English again, know all the words again, and just flip it more like on Pitbull style. Check out Baila. It's hard, y'all. Check out Baila. You'll definitely hear the creativity of just like how we do that in the Latin culture. You know, you plugged in, and you know, even though we from the hood, you know, we all together, and we feel like we should cater to every market. And of course, that's that international money.
Yeah. Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah, and I get what you're saying. Like, if you're tapped into it culturally, you can make Spanish music, but you need Spanish people to like the music. Yeah. And if you don't understand the culture, then how are you going to make that happen? Yeah.
And really, you know, not trying to say that it's not, but I mean, what's under Florida? What's next to Florida? Mexico, Cuba, you know, Puerto Rico, you know what I'm saying? I mean, so most people, when they migrate through here, they migrate right up in Florida. So you already see the culture, and, you know, being down here in Florida, you know, Cubans, Puerto Ricans, Mexicans, Dominicans, just surrounded around all these people. So, you know, me being black, it's natural. It's a second nature for me. You know what I'm saying? It's just like somebody living in Texas. You already know that's all you surrounded around equally with you. So the music comes natural. The sound. You know, when we go to the club and I'm, and they can do it. They really do it. They like, oh, we do the 1-2s. They like, oh, this is nothing for me. This is what I grew up around. You know what I'm saying?
I was shocked.
We can tell you all the Spanish spots that go to the panini and rice. You know?
Yeah, when it was funny because like we're in a car, right? and sometimes like it'll be on a Spanish station and I'll like turn it and he'll be like, no, put it back. He's like, it's sad. I love more Spanish music than you.
I love it more than she does. I'm more tapped in, do it when she do. I'm gonna hit the dance floor every time we come on. Like Whiskey North used to have a spot back in the days where they had Spanish nights on Saturdays. Oh man,
Friday nights.
It was Friday nights.
Yeah,
Friday nights. It was. You right?
Yeah,
and
we went.
We used to, man, listen.
We used to go like he loved it, you know, and it was fun. It's fun. It's definitely fun.
And that's what I love about like on the north side of like Tampa, which is like 1701, Medusa, Blue Note, Fuego.
You get a mix of everything.
Last Hour, that whole little area and surrounding around that area, it's black and Spanish. Yeah. Like, you know, so like when you walk in the club, like the DJs, you'll hear Spanish music coming in and just hitting it, and then they'll into hip hop, so it's just, and it definitely works well. And what's dope is us having a hip hop and Spanish song. You know, the DJs that we're plugged in with, they run both our music. So it's like, listen, if you don't know us sort of hip hop and you sitting there and you just like, it's not really my vibe. Oh yeah, run that Spanish shit we got. Yeah, we got y'all. We gonna get you either way.
That's incredible. That's incredible. So what do you have coming out next? What's in the future, the near future?
We have a lot of stuff. Right now we're working. We're still, building our name. Grinding. We just don't stop. We're out. Mondays, Tuesdays. Wednesday, Thursdays. We have a lot of music videos coming out. More music. Traveling a lot more, getting our names out there, not only, in Tampa, Atlanta, Miami, just putting ourselves out there, as artists.
You going on Fresh and Fit? Are you going to go on Fresh and Fit?
Fresh and Fit.
You guys know what that is?
Yeah, we know what Fresh and Fit is.
Damn.
Yeah.
Wow. But you already know why everybody huff and puff because
What?
I don't know how, every male has a different point of view of how they view females, and some people I would never put my wife in an environment where I would let somebody try to speak on,
like
based on not speaking down, because that's never gonna happen ever. But based on the principle of how they view things, you understand? Great platform. Shout out to y'all boys for doing y'all thing, but I don't know if what we do, how we market ourselves and how we do it, is not to be understood by everybody. You know what I'm saying? And I just really don't know if that platform will understand us. I could kind of feel like, well, why do you do this? Or I feel like women should do that. Or this and this and this and that. I would never let da 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 blah 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 blah. If it was me, so and so and so, and it doesn't.
You guys definitely break the mold of what they're preaching about.
Exactly.
You understand? It'd be a good show if you guys were on it.
It definitely, you have to go with what works for you, what's best for you. And, especially like when we go out and stuff, the way I'm dressed, when I go out, I'm lit, I'm hyping the girls up. I want you to twerk. Like,
From the stylist himself.
And I purposely design it that way, like literally, like I literally like style her, like, and that's what's unique about her. I'm not trying to cut you off, baby,
No,
but
you're good.
I purposely style her in dance type wear because that grabs attention.
Yeah.
Because when a dancer walks by with those type of clothes on, it's gonna grab your attention. They're like, you're a dancer? No, she's a rapper. She doesn't dance at all. She ain't gonna hit the pole. She in that bag. Shout out to all the dancers out there, but she don't have to dance. You know what I'm saying? Because her talent makes her money for her. You know what I'm saying? Sex sells, and we make it do it, and we do it well. Now, with that environment, it's cool and it's great, and definitely wouldn't mind breaking the barrier for me.
Yeah.
She's black and Spanish, but she'll tell you she's black. You know what I'm saying? She's very tapped in with the culture. Sometimes things can be misinterpreted, but I'm very pro-African American. I'm very pro-black. It's just that,
And they're
and I get it. You know what I'm saying? But I just wasn't a fan of things being charged to the game of just being by skin complexion of what you like. My wife just so happens just to be a lighter skin complexion, but I'm not gonna shift things of this is more than this, preference. And once again, it's clipped. I haven't really seen a full video. I really don't know in context of it. Mm-hmm. But at this moment, shout out to them. It will be dope just to maybe go. But, what we're doing is breaking down them barriers because, like I said, it's not seen enough. And a lot of times, people are waiting for the downfall, but it's not coming with us. Oh, it's good. It looks good. Nope. But they really doing that for the gram, or they doing that for this and this and that. But this is real life. And like I said before, that's what made us put ourselves out on Front Street more. Not because we need to. We're not social media. We low key. We get our money. We do our you know what I'm saying? That makes us have to be low key, but we only put ourselves on Front Street to show people, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all don't think that real love still exists. Y'all young generation still feel like you can't have fun, you can't live an alternative lifestyle, you can't get money together, you can't party together. Hell, you couldn't even be in the music industry and make money together without, quote unquote, cheating rumors and stuff like that coming out and it not being real. But we operate off that every day.
I would just put the rumors out there just to get the headlines.
listen. You know, we live a very interesting lifestyle. You could just listen to the lyrics and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And
everybody has their suspects and stuff.
You know
like
what I'm saying? Everybody has their assumptions of how we do.
It's gonna always happen, like regardless. So.
No, I love it. I think you guys will like the new show we got coming out with Roswell Bands. That's just like women empowerment. Get the women who are doing a lot with their lives and talk to the guys who, you know, get that perspective. Get that perspective instead of guys telling women what to do. It's women saying, guys, this is where we want you to be. You know, step your game up.
Listen, I can get biblical and be like, you know what I'm saying? Women come from a rib, but man, they are equal. You know what I'm saying? As much as people don't want to view it that way, you know what I'm saying? I mean, but you already know, I mean, even race-wise, you know what I'm saying? The equality always coming, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, look, it's women time right now.
Yeah.
Whether you like it or not, whether, you know, your PP small or you still insecure,
Shout
whatever.
out those guys, though.
Or, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Can still do
whatever your issue is of, you know, your insecurities, your heartbreaks, is they time. Let them shine. You feel me? You know, one of my partners, shout out to Crucial, said to me, and you know, he said this to me a couple weeks ago. Behind, you know, every great. Go ahead, let him know what he said. Go ahead. Behind every great woman is a man, and
behind every great man is a woman.
You feel me? Yeah. And when you operate like that, you know what I'm saying? It's a partnership.
Yeah.
The gay shit is when you feel like you can partner with another man, but you can't partner with a woman.
And that's what's wrong with guys these days. Y'all want to go ahead and, you know, dick ride and clout chase off of, you know, other male artists and stuff instead of, you know, female artists. And I just think as well, like speaking on that, a lot of female artists is a lot
women.
harder
like,
for us.
It's a tough market right now for female artists, man.
Free Meg the Stallion. We stand with you.
I'm Team Tory. I'm gonna be for real. Okay.
Like seriously, like, you know what I'm saying? Like most people don't even know, like, you know, like a lot of doors that's been kicked down for Jucii is not because of her. It's because of me.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like when we go to spots, when we move through clubs, when we're networking with DJs and plugging in with people, like her music is being spent because off the strength of me. You know, because when they look at her, men are vultures. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it 100. And she sells sex and she sells it well, and she looks good and she's beautiful. And a lot of people,
them no time of day, no fucking, no nothing. They don't want shit to do with you.
Yeah. They don't want, you know. You talking about getting the music spent, doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like the music gets spent, and the love that we're getting in the city is because the strength behind me.
Yeah.
I'm the one dapping up the hands, shaking up people, and doing the love. You know, I'm the one that's showing all of the doors and stuff like that. And then off the strength of me, by applying that pressure, you know what I'm saying, and doing it. Like, it's sad to say, like, you know what I'm saying? I honestly had to jump on a couple tracks so I could give men that male perspective just because they don't want to do it in the female. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Which, when you think about it, it's weird as hell. I mean, I want to hear a man's voice more than I want to hear a woman.
Yeah.
Facts, yeah.
I mean, but when you put it in that context, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm pro-woman because I'm pro-woman. You feel me? That's what I like.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So anything that a woman is doing, it should be attractive to me. But it's the ego, or it's the...
Yeah.
But it's not in all cultures. We could just talk about our culture more so where that's the issue.
Sure. Yeah, I got you. Well, we're running out of time here. Is there anything that you wanted to shout out? Is there anything that is, you know, you want us to link in the description?
Anything coming out soon or near future?
You know, go ahead, you know, follow me on Instagram, Jucii_Red, JUCII_REDD. Click that link in the bio. You know, Go Tampa Remix is on there. Go ahead.
New music video for Rode It Like a Soldier's coming out. You know, Team Fetty, we plugged in with Team Fetty as well. So y'all know, look for a lot of stuff coming out with Tom G.
Yeah.
Shout out to all the artists in Tampa, male and females. You know,
keep doing y'all thing. For real.
You know, we running that up. Look out for more music videos. Jungle Fever, our clothing line, is also coming out as well. We're also entrepreneurs as well. So, of course, you know, look out for the new studio, the Exotic Hair and Beauty.
Yep, hit me up if y'all need laces,
lashes,
wigs, everything, lashes.
Everything. We do it all. So we're more than just our typical artists, you know. we travel through different cities. We market our music through Tampa, Orlando, Miami, and Atlanta. So, next month, couple months, catch us in your city. We just don't operate in Tampa, so we're everywhere. So
yeah, be on the lookout, and shout out to y'all. Mix One Essentials. Y'all go ahead and subscribe. Click that link.
Hit the link in the bio. You know what I'm saying? And remember, we doing this for Tampa. Shout out to Tampa. 813, City of Champions. This is who we do it for. You already know we putting on. And last thing. It's not twerk music. It's Juc music. Yeah. It's Juc City music. A lot of people say Tampa is twerk music. It's not twerk music. We make Juc music, which is party music that make people turn up. So when you hear
that's why Tom G likes you guys.
Exactly. Because we are the real essential of Tampa. It's called Juc City music. So whenever you hear that, and it's also not twerking music. If you pin in the lyrics, the beat might be the tempo might be different, but we still talking about street shit. Just like how in other cultures, it might be a little slower. It's still the same thing. It's just everybody ain't got no clothes on. It's sexy. We want to make something make people feel good.
I got clothes on. I'm keeping my clothes on.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, thank you guys for being here. Juicy Red, Sly Casanova,
love y'all.
Lalo, D Block. We're out of here.
Let's go.
D Block.
Fuck. Appreciate y'all.